Hey everyone, today we're doing a little backroads exploring and we are in Greenfield, Oklahoma, basically in the middle of nowhere. As you can see all these fields out here. But we are at a Native American cemetery in the Cheyenne Arapaho territory. And this cemetery is known as the Baptist Indian Cemetery. But if you look on Find a Grave, it's also known as the Arapaho Cemetery. It's a little tiny one, but very interesting. So we're gonna walk through it and just show you some of the markers and the names. This one right here says Father Grant Left Hand, 1863 to 1928. See a couple little markers right over here that look a little newer, or at least that one on the left does. Sarah's over there exploring a little bit. The names in here are really fascinating. This says Grass Woman, born 1864 and died 1930. Right beside that one, these are nice thick ones. Mrs. Flatnose, 1851 to 1927. And they've been visited at some time, but these flowers are old and faded and probably have been here several years. This one is Little Bear. This is a private Indian scout in Oklahoma, and the date is a little difficult to read, but 1929 for that one right there. See a truck driving by. Here's a funeral home marker right here, but can't read anything on it. This says Bug Arapaho Indian Woman, 1846 to 1921. This says Father Straight Crazy, 1863 to 1918, age 55. So like I said, it's pretty interesting to read through some of these. Some markers here. See what this says. This says Lipton Straight, born August 15th, 1903, and died April 30th, 1917. Age 14 years. It's just a tiny little cemetery up next to this little farmhouse. Ute Woman, SK, died June 28th, 1917, age 67. John Cutfinger, October 15th, 1898 to June 5th, 1917. Edmund Mixed Hair, died 1915, age 38 years. Let's see, this one is Thomas Andrew, son of Daniel and Martha Wheeler, January 27th, 1907 to September 16th, 1916. Pauline, daughter of John and Anna Pedro, born September 4th, 1909, and died April 28th, 1912. Richard Dyer, June 2nd, 1903 to March 4th, 1923. What a view out here as you look around though. Pretty view. Kind of flat, but you kind of get into some rolling hills out in this area of Oklahoma. It's a couple more right here. Charlie Campbell, 1861 to 1926. Gone but not forgotten. You can see an old funeral home marker right down here that's kind of rusted. Cornelius Cedar Tree, 1894 to 1929. And this is just a couple rock markers right here designating someone. See what these say. This says Whitsar, W-H-I-T-T, and then the last name S-A-R-R. Let's see here. Whit Matthews at Rest, 1867 to 1928. This one is really nice. For an old one, I mean, the lettering is really inset in there, so it's going to last a long time. Really nice. Shimeo, age 73. And then this is another one. We just saw this one, Cornelius Cedar Tree, but this is September 6, 1924 to September 21st, 1925. But that same name was right over there. So it almost made me think that I had filmed this one already, but it's just a name that's been passed down. Louise Brooks, 1910 to 1942. We have a Donna Mae Brooks, 2007 right there. Dawn Brooks, 1957. Arletta Brooks, maybe? 1980. And that is a Loretta Hartman, 2016. So it's still an active cemetery. Marlene R.N. Mertzig, 2001. We have a funeral home marker right here. Coker, 1995. These are actually nice funeral home markers. A lot of times they're plastic nowadays, so even up into the 90s to see a metal one like that's pretty nice. Rollage, 1943 to 1973. Morgan McKinley. I don't know if that's someone there as well, or if there are other people mixed in here. I think I could maybe see a marker right over there. They have those 3 flagpoles there. I don't think I got the side of these right here. Just a little bitty marker. Jacob Strait, born February 20th, 1901 and died February 19th, 1923, age 22. I did get that Lipton Strait right there, 1903 to 1917. And you can see Lipton Strait, that's what this is. This is a foot marker, LS. Pretty interesting to see these names. Like this is Bear Woman Left Hand, age 71, from 1851 to 1922. Love the names that are in this though. And these are just some newer ones here. We have a veteran right here. William Antelope, PFC in the U.S. Army, Korea, February 6, 1927 to March 2nd, 1967. Mary Jane Sweezy, 1959 to 1962. There's a marker here, but it's no longer legible. Sam Sweezy, Black Coyote, 1927 to 2003. Kind of a homemade marker there. Does have the really nice funeral home marker there. Alfred Sweezy, 2018, 1967 to 2018. And there is a photo of him right here. Pretty neat. It's one of the newer style funeral home markers, but it does have his photo. That's nice. Can't tell if there's one over here or not. I think that might be it. I think that's just a dirt deal over here. See some well stuff there and just farms all the way around. We're in kind of the grain country. Yeah, there is a marker over here. So a lot of grain, little bit of cattle, a lot of natural gas and oil out this way. Look here, Burkhart. Dolores May Friday Burkhart, May 1st, 1929 to December 19th, 1984. Married Blair B. Burkhart, April 16th, 1965. So the reality is that between that and those over there, there could be a lot more. So that's going to do it for today's adventure on this little cemetery. It's a Native American cemetery. I believe they're all Arapaho that's in here. Very interesting to read the names. I think that's my favorite thing, are the names that you read in the Native American cemeteries, and all these are very unique, but I love them. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.